Good morning. Welcome to Flat Earth Early Bird number 2218. I'm your host Arwin. And before I start the show, please don't forget to share it on any platform you deem fit. And if you haven't already, follow me here on Rumble and be here when I'm going live, which is normally 2 p.m. Amsterdam time every day. And please also do support me through the PayPal, Patreon, Gifts and Go. Links are in the description box below. Or send me a super chat over in a Rumble live chat. Or subscribe to my channel and support me that way. Any support would be greatly appreciated. Alright. Weather today, very similar to yesterday. Kind of clouded, but there's still some blue sky out there. Very beautiful looking clouds, if I say so. No trails. Sky looks pretty deep blue between the clouds, so yeah. Hoping maybe they will go apart some more and bring in some more sun like yesterday when it cleared up at the end of the show. That was really nice. Right, so it is Saturday, the 1st of March 2023. No, 25. 2025. Temperature 7 degrees Celsius, 72% humidity, 0% precipitation, relatively low wind. Looks like next week it might be getting a bit warmer, which is kind of nice. Alright. Right, so how's everybody out there doing? Yesterday, Zelensky made a complete ass of himself in front of Trump in the White House. It's gotten a lot of attention worldwide, probably. So Alex Jones was just completely melting down over it. It was kind of hilarious. Even Owen reviewed it. Hey, Maxed Out Bear, good to see you. So yeah, I mean, upon first seeing that guy, getting confronted with it, like, I knew it was gonna end very bad for him. I mean, he is also part of my visions from long ago. It's weird. I absolutely hate the guys. Like, on the other side, even worse. Ugh. And I think that he might get blown up at some point. Like, if it happens, that's pretty damn freaky. Like, in a way, I hope that, I don't know, Trump and his team, like the new influence, will kind of just kind of make him step back and then eventually get arrested and war crime charges, that kind of thing. But from what I've seen, my vision, and it doesn't always come true, what I see there, but it is weird how it's brought to my attention nevertheless. I did see in there he was basically doing a speech thing or something. I don't even know if it was public. And then everybody got like shocked by a sound, and then like the entire building just is completely blown up that they're in. Like, that's one of the images that I saw from the inside, which is really freaky, by the way. That's crazy to actually experience that. So yeah, I wonder if that'll happen. There's now talks of like nuclear false flags and all that, and I mean, Zelensky wouldn't be shy to do that. I mean, he's basically already been doing that, sending like explosive drones into nuclear power plants and all that. Like, dude, the guy is complete maniac. So who knows if there's going to be more of that, or something even worse. But I think, like, if it needed to, if it truly, there was no choice, like, I think that Russia would probably just send a hypersonic missile at it, and then it's like, what? Boom! It's gone, just suddenly. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's hope it all just winds down and it's just a bunch of cackling bluffs from Zelensky. I mean, he doesn't really have any power anymore. I think the only thing that's even still fueling him is just his drugs and all that. Hello, Arg. Hello, Borders Boy. So let's hope my visions don't come true in that specific way. Because it would cause a lot of upheaval, and that's not good. More upheaval will just cause Europe to be even more pushing their war crap, which is it is doing right now, transforming Europe into supposed war economy, like complete psychos. Anyway. Take advice from a bath. Yeah, that. Thanks, Arg. I don't have a bath. Would be really nice to have a bath sometime. I mean, I have a shower. I know that's gay by Owen Benjamin standards, but I mean, it's the only thing I have, and but yeah, I did actually do some more thorough vacuum cleaning and all that here, and there was a lot of dust build up, so it does actually do that. But yeah, not strange when you are living with an open door to the outside. Okay, Art, that's very weird to ask somebody like me, but sponge bath? No, I'm not a sponge bath kind of guy. That's something women do, or people that got injured, I guess. Yeah, those can be very nasty. that's the thing with motorbike accidents. They're always nasty. Like, when it goes wrong, it goes really fucking wrong. And that's why, personally, not a big motorbike fan. I mean, I like the idea of the motorbike, but not really. Now, if... Here it gets weird, okay? I'm gonna go super sci-fi all of a sudden. If you could get, like, the UFO type tech involved in motorbikes, where you could, like, potentially have... Yeah, but I mean, it's probably not really doable. But I mean, the idea sounds really interesting. If you could have, like, a motorbike which would literally, when you ride it, you wouldn't even be affected by momentum. So if you wouldn't, then that would also mean that any damage caused by accidental collisions would probably be severely reduced in every way. And I mean, you could do insane bad-ass turns where you're basically going, I don't know, 80 miles an hour, and you take like instantaneous 90-degree corner without being completely torn apart. I mean, that, like a Tron inside the digital world, kind of 90 degrees instantaneous turn on like those special bike things. That would be cool. Right, if we're gonna apply future tech, I'm here to just come up with it. Like, hey, motorbikes, pretty damn cool, super dangerous though, and like it's not really worth it. But yeah, you could make a hyperbike that has like, I don't know, mercury gyroscopic stability thing, whatever it's gonna be like. And then you have a motorbike that can go potentially even faster and make like insane turns, and like even if you have a high-speed collision, like the damage is surprisingly little, like to both sides. So like insurance companies would be like, oh yay, woo, the future, you never know when it's here. I don't know, just came up with that. Step in the shower so you hope you escape without AIDS. Well, maxed out bear, as long as you don't step into the shower with another naked man, I think you'll be alright. Let's put the chat back in there. I'm actually addressing the chat. These are not subjects that I would normally come up with. The motorbike one is mine, though. My shoulder. Yeah, shoulder's a tough one. Literally, it's like one of the toughest parts. The upper body. If that one breaks, like, that's pretty severe. Right, but yeah, March is here. March Gladness, as they call it over at Old Benjamin's. Gotta be thankful. And it does help to be like more in prayer, more thankful in response to the, well, the stormy weather coming back in a lot of regions. more risks of colds, more situations with candida if you're like a bit of a sugar addict, more freak outs from drugs, especially alcohol. And that's kind of already been starting in the last, that already kind of starts in February, but then with like the bacterial bloom, which kind of starts up in March, it becomes even worse. And so being thankful can be a serious placebo assistant to get through the situation, the situations that will typically arrive with a lot of people. So being glad, being thankful, that might actually really help. Because if you actively hold on to that, then any, bacteria out there that might try to become part of you, assimilate, then whatever you're feeling, it's like whatever you're feeling and thinking, that's like the state propaganda to the entire state of your body and every cell in it. Anything that's going to join, it's going to adapt way better if there is a narrative, you could say, of happiness and thankfulness, and not just a concern about the other nations. Right? Just looking at yourself as a person, as a nation, like that. And all the bacteria and cells in your body are all the citizens. So whatever you're feeling, thinking, it's gonna have a big influence when all the cells are all getting more active, wherever they're going. Oh, you had a bike too? Just a regular bicycle. And I'm not gonna ride on the highway with a bicycle. That's ridiculous and dangerous. But I know I'm very alert out there. I've literally never had an accident, never been involved in an accident. Because I almost have a psionic eye that's just 360. Based on the sounds of motor engines in cars or whatever, or even with bikes, even with the electric bikes now, it's a bit more tough to hear, but you can still hear about how they're bumping when they're going for small obstacles. You can hear from that sound. I can divine what their state is. So I literally never get in an accident because just based on the sound alone, but also visuals, I can just size up exactly what's going on around me and if I actually need to be careful, potentially evade anything. So I've never gotten into an accident. Don't worry about me. Making up non-existent technology. Okay, underground tunnels. Is that what children do? I've been doing that all my life, sort of thing. And it's not necessarily non-existent. UFO tech is real. That's physically real. It's I even sort of starting to begin to understand how that works. And if you can build it in the 30s in a big hunk of steel to make it levitate, then and yeah, some of the sightings of UFO bolting and all that, and even sort of like admissions, like, yeah, we have that tech kind of thing from within the US military, right? Which could be rumors, I mean, you never really know, but if that is just a deployed, reliable tech now, then, well, yeah, you could potentially make motorbikes use that technology. Specifically, the momentum stabilizing part of it. Like, maybe even just having a gyroscope, like a rather powerful gyroscope inside of the motor, would already make a huge difference. Because, I mean, gyroscopic stabilization, like, just that could make motorbike driving, like, very different. But who knows how far you could pull it. It would, like, change the experience, though, but in a way, like, when motors go very fast, there is already a stabilizing factor because of the speed in itself. So I don't really know what it would be like if you had like a relatively strong stabilizing gyroscope. But I think that if you'd have that, you could maybe even just like stand still on a motorbike and it would still stay up. That kind of thing. So yeah, I'm just thinking, is that what children do? Well, I loved to do that kind of thing as a child, and I always held on to it. I just call it brainstorming. Right? And I mean, it would be a pretty cool futurist kind of thing. I mean, look, we got these bikes now. Like, epic. We got like future bikes. They probably just call it future bikes. I mean, it's gonna be better than the frickin' fat bikes. These fucking electric bikes that any stupid asshole can now get. Can remember intricate details of your childhood? Yeah. That's the funny thing, I can remember intricate details of like every part of my life. But also really young childhood. Like, I'll never forget what it was like when it really first started up. Like the visions, the graphs, when I started to see like, holy shit, this thing reaches into the future. Like literally. And I'm just so young and I have just like all this stuff right in front of me. But I don't even know like how to explain what I'm seeing. That was like one of the first mental challenges in my life, is just to like, how am I gonna explain what I'm experiencing? And then I'm like seeing things in the future that are like literally there, like things that I don't care about, but I'm still getting to see them. And like, that was one of the indicators. It's like, yeah, if you just really long for something, you'll start to like get dreams of it and all that. But just like, oh, somebody you like, and then you imagine them as a girlfriend or something. That's really common. But like getting to see things that literally are like, this seems like imposed on me and it's really relevant, but like, I don't think I really care. Even though it's portrayed as really important. Like, that's how I could just like derive from very early on, like, this is not just some random dream. Like, there's something about this that's like of the future and I don't understand. Right? It's like being really young, you get handed this eternal package of information that is like basically unchanged throughout your entire life. But you have to like spend your entire life to grow into it, to actually be able to handle it. The thing that I just received at a very young age. And when you're that young and you try to explain it to people, like there's a really serious risk that they'll just think you're insane. And then when you're much older, they might still think that, but you can at least like prove yourself not to be crazy or not to be a danger, or you have more confidence to actually take the responses from other people about it. Right, but yeah, future bites. Pretty cool idea, right? What? Okay. Right, well, see you later, Art. Alright, glad that everybody's here. Sorry again that I started a bit late. Just, I did have an alarm clock, but I just like really needed to I don't know, keep sleeping. Keep dreaming mostly, like I'm very dreamy right before I wake up. Let's try to put something in the title. Future bites? No, bikes. Future bites. But I mean, that is a pretty good name for a snack shop. Although, I mean, it does sound very suspicious, like, oh, with all the latest trends, like we have bug burgers and fake meat steak. I don't know if future really works out with food, with everything that's happened. Maybe like eco bites. I mean, I have also been, and this is like even been sort of like a secretly idea of mine. And there's other people that have attempted it. To get like a organic type of franchise system going. Where you basically have an organic snack bar. With like French fries and all kinds of things, but like all of them organic. And then you would have like even of course with the organic also come the vegan selection, but like not everything soy, so not soy focused, but that there's like vegetarian, vegan and meat product, and it's all organic, and it's like convenient, available, not hyper cheap, but not expensive either. Like, it is actually worth it. Like, nobody's gonna walk away from that and feel sick. Which with the regular non-organic snack bar food, like, that can definitely happen. Right, so yeah, thinking about that sort of thing. Like, how do you do that? Like, because with snack food and all that, the way it works so well is you just have a bunch of stuff stored. You have this frozen food, basically. And that works very easy. If you really want to have it organic with like fresh lettuce and all that, like things get so much more tricky. Like you have to really organize it very carefully so that you don't just suddenly run out of something. Or like wait too long and then like all the lettuce is just rotten. Right? Careful planning becomes very important with like organic food franchises. And I mean, like in the Netherlands, like the rules are just out of control anyway. Like even a freaking pub, it's just the rules are just, Jesus Christ, really all that crap? I mean, come on, man. Just overdoing it with the regulations. And it's been like that in the Netherlands like forever. It sucks. Like it really sucks. Right? I mean, good regulations, I get it, but it just becomes overdone. Right. And I mean, I have ideas about that kind of thing too, like social environments. Like a thing that I want is to basically allow pubs to have smokers again. Right? But if you want to do that, then make sure there's always a place that's kind of like a safe space for non-smokers. Like you can do it two ways. Like either you have a smoking room or you have a non-smoking room. And you gotta like strategically think about that. But I want just like let that just be. Most people will just get vapes anyway. Right? And a good ventilation to get rid of smoke is like, that's always a good thing to have. Alright. Okay, but this is not as exciting as future bikes though. Let's see, what am I going to put in this title? Yeah, okay, I put this in the title. Oh, just the word Zelensky is gonna get... Oh, it's a trademark. Ugh. I'm just doing it for the attention grab. I mean, yeah, maybe. But I did actually see like a vision where he was also a part of that. And I mean, I frickin' despised the guy utterly from the first onset. Like in that vision, like the first intro was like, punishing to sit through. Like, really despise that guy. I really do. What? Food he came to love after visiting coffee shops. Oh. Yeah, I can't help you there. I mean, foods after smokes, yeah, that could be anything. Right, but my vision about restaurants and foods is organic, like truly organic, and like really well thought through. Like, I want like restaurants and even pubs, you know, to not just be like, sell, like, oh, we just gotta mind control these customers into like taking as much as they can, but rather like, hey, we're here for your mental and physical health. That attitude, right? A pub should be like a bartender, if they're good, if they're not just being like given minimum wage and just like screw you by the boss. I mean, they gotta be properly motivated, but they should all be like, yeah, we are actually caretakers of people. Like, they come here and then they just need a little encouragement, or they need a listening ear and maybe some good advice here and there, right? It's a very important part of it. People overlook that. Like, especially in Britain, that's like a serious thing. Like a pub, like that's even more prominent there. Like, a bartender is like almost a priest. It's not an exaggeration. Like, that's real. Right? And yeah, and restaurants should be not just, oh, we are the best advertised, we are so flashy, we're so liberal, or we're so trendy. I mean, that does universally kind of work. But it should really be like, we really know everything about food. And we know about the health benefits, and like, we arrange the food that it'll like work. Where the customer's good health is really envisioned by the chef and by the owners as a focus, not just to satisfy their pleasures, but to really be like, hey, we really want you to like be a better person, like thanks to food. Like, let this food heal you, let food be thy medicine. Right? That should like be the motto of every restaurant. Let food be thy medicine. All organic. Like, be aware of it. Be aware of the trends. And like, the customer doesn't have to be aware of it if they don't care for that. I mean, I'd advise anybody to have some kind of interest in health, because I mean, doctors these days, you know, if you don't know what you're doing, like, you could just get into like a necromancer's claws and they could just fuck you up. I mean, you wouldn't know. Yeah, that's why it's good to know. But any restaurant owner should like have that attitude as a part of the business. Like, we are really interested in a customer's health. Mixologist, therapist, social post. extracurricular facilitator. Yeah, Max Oddbear. I mean, yeah, those are the best ones. And there's some like really legendary bartenders like that. Did I miss the weather report today? Yeah. The weather report's at the beginning of the show, Underground Tunnels. Anyway, I hope everybody's appreciating the show. Don't forget to Rogan's it up if you are. The bulldog. Oh yeah, I know. Holy shit, by the way, almost forgot that part. Yeah, old Benjamin played some part of like Nick Fuentes, which was like the worst like possible gamma attitude. Basically saying if you want kids and all that, you're gay. Bro. I mean, I'm a guy that's like obviously like, hey, it's okay to be alone, right? But I mean, no, those people that actually do have families and all that, no, they're not the gay ones. And apparently, ugh, that guy. And he is the worst. Okay. Right. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a great time this weekend. I'm doing good. Ooh, I got 2 Romans. Yay. I'm still like thinking now about future bikes. Like, that is pretty cool. And it's like, I really feel like it's right around the corner. Like, they could just one day just introduce it. Just say like, here it is, future bikes. Right? Motorcycle, except safer. And like, they could probably even be eventually rigged to like be quite insane. But I mean, that wouldn't be allowed. Maybe that's part of the reason why they wait for so long. It's like, how do you limit those things? It's like, because theoretically, with a future bike, because of the stabilizing effect, like there might not be a limit to the speed you could go. You could like, oh, let's push it, and you just keep pushing it and pushing it, and like you wouldn't even feel how fast you're accelerating, but you could go like maybe like 300, like, and it would kind of just weird you out. I don't know how fast you can actually go on bikes these days. I mean, pretty damn fast, that's what I know. But I mean, when you go that fast, you feel it. On a future bike, you wouldn't feel it as much. And you might just be able to like keep pushing it and pushing it until like just goes frickin' insane. Like, people might start to attempt to break the sound barrier with it. And succeed. But I mean, you'll need very long stretches of road for that, of course. Or like the Nevada desert. But I mean, that would be pretty cool. Dude, if there was a freaking future bike like that, I'd probably wanted to take a ride on it. Maybe, I don't know. Elon, you do it! You release the future bike! I mean, it is right down your lane. It is like a technological challenge to do that, and I mean, it's super innovative. You'd certainly be praised for it. And then all the other countries are just like, oh, future bike, oh, yeah, we're gonna do that too. Like, why didn't we think of this before? Right? And I mean, especially if you're basically gonna add to the legend of the future bike and basically say like, yeah, this is literally UFO tech from either from the UFOs, the aliens, we back engineered the aliens, or like from the ancients, like we rediscovered this tech from the ancients, and we just thought of this, and then like you're having like a UFO piece of technology between your legs right now. Like there's the core component, the gyroscopic stabilizer. Like that's the thing that does it. It's right there between your legs. I mean, pretty epic, right? And I mean, like, yeah, you're much safer now. But don't go driving into a wall to test it out, though. But Is anybody still out there? What? Okay. It's weird when when it says 0.0 minutes per second. It's like, okay. Pretty confident it is still transferring information though. I don't know why you'd say 0.0. Light's still green over at OBS. Maybe I just have to refresh. It'll make more sense then. Okay, now there is no minutes per second. Or was it? It's not even there. Oh well. Alright, anyway, I hope everybody's appreciated the show. I might be just out of... I might be running out. I mean, it's pretty cool ideas. I'm just still, like, sitting on them like, yeah, that's a good idea. Wish I had, like, an actual technology development company. But I don't. I'm just a one-man idea creating machine. Without AI. Just HI. Human intelligence. And of course, human intelligence always comes with its own problems. Unlike computers, human intelligence have to deal with moods and peak ability and non-functionality moments. With computers, they always do what you tell them. Unless they're broken, and then you have to repair them, and you can like do it at your own pace whenever it's needed. Humans, you can't just... Sometimes you just can't force somebody to cooperate for whatever reason. Alright, but I mean the results are better once you get everybody in line. Way better than computer, artificial intelligence. I mean, artificial intelligence is just a pale shadow of a good system compared to actual human intelligence results. Like, it will, artificial intelligence will always try to copy the good results of human intelligence. I mean, it is a mimicking system, so that is what it does. But there's no actual innovation in artificial intelligence. Innovation is a human invention. It comes from inspiration and the subconscious oversight from the other dimension, from God, you could argue. Artificial intelligence can't have visions because it doesn't have a conscious. It can only copy from what is already in existence. Back engineer, mimic. That's what it does. Like, oh, information available. Back engineer, mimic. That's it. Good to see me on Rumble. Hello. What's your name? I know who you are, Mr. Happy Concave Week. What was your name again? I completely forgot. Yeah. Oh yeah, Jason McCormack, is it? Right, that's the name. I remembered it right before you said it. Oh yeah, how have you been? Shocked when I didn't see my YouTube channel. Yeah, I guess. Well, I'm just here now. And my shows have been pretty good here on Rumble, I think. Did you see my show I did with Mark Sargent? It's like last week, right? No, 2 weeks ago. Night Owl show number 15. I definitely recommend it. It was really interesting. Server and my show was cancelled. Yeah, but my show was never cancelled. It's just my YouTube channel was shut down because of stupid copyright strike. The same freaking clip over and over again. But I mean, I'm okay. It's okay. Most of my work is still on the Odyssey channel. And other people, Mechtoon apparently has a whole library of it, which is kind of cool. But I mean, I'm doing way better these days anyway. Like, no more rage win. I'm glad that's over. Rumble treats me better. Yeah, well, Rumble is a bit buggy sometimes, which is irritating. But I mean, so was YouTube, so. But I do feel more free to just say what I want here. I don't have to like pay as much attention to the words that I'm using. I can just be more brazen about everything, which is great. And like when you actually try to contact like Rumble moderators and all that, like they actually, there's actually a human response, which is great. A nice white cat coming to. Oh yeah, the white cat's like sitting in front of like the kitchen window like every day. But I mean, with the other cat in the house here, like, he doesn't just like come over and come up to my room anymore. But yeah, I mean, that cat's great. Good to hear that I'm doing. Oh yeah, no, I'm doing way better. Like, I'm much better just on my own show, and like away from the drama and the weird social stuff from FED. I mean, I still like kind of hang out in the Discord there sometimes, especially when I'm not doing a show. But like, I don't feel forced about anything. That's way better. Because I mean, they still have the same old type of problems there, and like, I'm just done with that. Like, I don't want to be part of that anymore. I have more to offer, and that's what I'm doing with my channel. Not just gonna do the same thing over and over again. I mean, I will bring back up the flat earth things over and over again, but not just exclusively that. And there's like plenty to talk about anyway, because these are exciting times. With like more hope. I mean, it is dark. Like, there are like bad things brewing, but there is hope. The new Trump presidency being much more serious than the previous time. Not perfect, but like, whatever is being done successfully is being done like very well. Only thing that gets me going is Mikey. Oh my god, no, he doesn't get me going. It's just, I don't know why people want to make me pair up with him. I just don't understand. Jaren has gone full globe. Yeah, he's a freaking idiot. Like, that guy just doesn't know what reality is. I think, to be fair, I think that Jaren is like the real shill, as Eric Dubé would call it. Like, and Eric Dubé is called like everybody a shill, but Jaren is that guy that Eric Dubé was basically calling everybody. The 24-hour sun did its job on him. Yeah, or he's just a fucking dumbass. Because the lights in the sky is not the terrain. whatever they do, that they don't reveal the geometry or the geometric orientation of the ground you're standing on. It's that simple. I mean, the celestial sphere will do as the celestial sphere does, but the ground is the ground and it's flat. No FE model exists. Yeah, but it does exist. I'm talking about it. It exists. I think I actually tried to tell him to his face that one time in 2019, and he just would not listen to it. He would just la it, like he doesn't want to know. So we both agree in the celestial sphere. What? That the celestial lights are like a sphere to us, visually. Yeah. But I mean, none of that celestial sphere is actually in an actual location. It's just a sphere to the observer. Keep saying measured flat without evidence. Yeah, but it's not without evidence. What an idiot. Yeah, I mean, Jaren is just a freaking chill, man. But it's like, it's degrading to the word chill, because a shill is just trying to sell something that they don't necessarily believe in for money reasons. It just seems a controlled opposition. A flat earth undermining agent. Maybe even the Jesuit. I mean, he did go to that school, but yeah. Could it be that Jaren was just a freaking Jesuit all this goddamn time? Jesuit influencer? Is an actual sphere? No, it's not an actual sphere, because an actual sphere means there is a literal geometry that then relates to things on Earth in a literal sense, but they don't. There's no actual distances to any of the celestial lights. There's just the angles, and the angles line up as if it were a sphere that surrounds us. A sphere with infinite distances. I mean, this is the same system that is employed by the Globers. Because, I mean, that's how the data lines up. But then they just presuppose that the Earth is a sphere underneath that celestial sphere. But it isn't, it's flat. And there's no actual distances. So, yeah, not an actual sphere. An apparent sphere. Jared must be rich now? I don't know, maybe. But I mean, whatever he got for it, good. Good riddance. Just get the fuck out of here now. Just piss off. You got your money, now get the fuck out of here, you ass. You suck. You suck, Jaren. You always sucked. So take your money and get the fuck out of here. Jaren's lasers were a joke. Who cares? Skype is being discontinued. What? The fuck? Really? Shit. I'm not seeing any announcements of that. Hey. Huh. Seems like Mikey actually reached out on Skype to me. Goody. Microsoft are pulling the plug on it. That's a real shitty thing to do. Like, why? Skype's been really useful. Okay. Well, I mean, Microsoft Teams looks kind of cool, I guess. So, I mean, yeah, if that's gonna replace Skype, then I guess I'll go with Microsoft Teams then. Oh god. Apparently it can't run on Windows 7. Oh, could it have something to do with that? Could it have something to do with that?